Hey guys, got a new bike to work on, and it's got RockShox Indy C's on it, which I have not worked on yet, so I'm going to go ahead and make a video of tearing these guys apart. They're slightly newer than the Quadras that I've got a couple videos out there on. I think they're very similar to the Quadras, maybe have slightly different innards. The little cross brace on here is actually connected permanently to the lower tubes, so it's supposed to be able to remove that. So this should be interesting. I guess I'm going to move this, pull this all off as one big unit. So first thing I'm going to do is remove these caps. Okay, like the Quadras, these are like a 22 millimeter socket on top of here. Go ahead, loosen that. Loosen that. Okay, that's a little bit different. So it's got a spring with a little connector down to an elastomer there. So that's a little bit different, and I'm thinking it might be the same on this side. And yeah, so it's the same way on the same thing on this side, like a little spring, a little connector down here, the elastomer. Okay, this seems to be similar to the Quadra, where I have to go down with a extra long hex bit. In this case, I think it's a 6 millimeter hex bit, and I have an extra long extension on here. So I'm going to reach down in here, find the hole, get it in there, and there, I'm connected into the bolt. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen this. That's really freaking tight down there. So let's try the other one. Okay, got that side loosened. Okay, I'm going to get a board in here and get a bit of a cheater bar in here. Let's see if I can get this to loosen up. There we go. Got to break loose. I think I should pull these lowers off. And there I go, got those off. Okay, now I get these up, get a long screwdriver, hopefully push these up and out. There's that. And there, I got those out. Pull these off. Go ahead, use a little bit of citrus degreaser. Clean off these upper tubes. Okay, measure these elastomers. They're about 6 inches. About 6 inches. They look like they're in really good shape, so no problem there. Okay, I'm just go ahead and put this back together. There's 2 bushings in each lower tube. There's a bushing here and a bushing down here on each side. And I can reach the upper bushing pretty easily, but I can't reach the lower bushing very easily with my finger down there. So I'm going to go ahead, take like a little bit of this Judy Butter, put it onto a screwdriver, and just reach it down and put it onto the bushing down there. And use a flashlight, look down, make sure I got it on there. Yep, get it on there. And I'll do the other side while I got the screwdriver in my hand. Reach down there and smear it around the bushing. Yep. And then just with my finger, I can reach down and put it around the upper bushing. Then I want to go ahead and put the fork boots on. Just slide these up into place. I'll take Judy Butter and I'm going to go ahead and put it onto the upper tubes and smear it around. Get a nice coating all around. I'm trying to get up a little bit where the Now I've got these little parts here, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of Judy Butter up around this parts here. Then I'll drop that down in there. Again, put a little bit of Judy Butter around here. Drop that down in there. I'm going to go ahead and wipe these threads off down here. Now using like a little bit of medium strength thread locker here. It's blue. I'll go ahead and put a little bit of the thread locker on these screws down here. A little bit too much. And just a little bit there. Now go ahead and take these lower tubes and slide them back up into place. Make sure you get them in the right direction. I want the brake posts, the pivot posts pointed forward. I can push those up. Okay, now I got my hex bit. Get that in there and start tightening that nut. Tighten that nice and tight. Bring this out. Go on this side. Down there. Tighten that nut with that bolt. Tighten that. Pull that out. Okay, so I've got the springs and the elastomers now. So I'm going to go ahead, clean off the elastomers. And they just pop right in this little spot there. Cover them with a little bit of grease. The Judy Butter. Make sure that you use grease that's designed for shocks, like Judy Butter, like a non-lithium type grease. Then slide this down into the hole there. And I'll go ahead and compress, put the shocks like that. And again, go ahead and clean this elastomer off. Get it nice and greased up. Slide this down into the tube. Okay, then I have the two little caps. I'll go ahead and screw those in. Push it down a little bit. Yeah. And you have to push these down to compress the spring to get these threads engaged into the crown here. Get my ratchet wrench on here and just kind of tighten these on. Not too tight though, they're plastic and you don't want to strip the plastic threads out. And just kind of a little bit taut. Okay, now I just need to get these fork boots down here and locked on top to this little plastic part up there on the top of the upper tubes, or lower tubes I mean. And this one over here. Let's clean them up, all the little extra grease that's on there. Throw the wheel on, throw the brakes on, and I'm done.